Hello, this is Rob from All Music and All Bands, and we're talking with Galen Waling, drummer for Lords of Acid and Pig. Thank you for taking the time to conduct this interview, Galen.
Of course.
For those unfamiliar with yourself and the bands that you've played in, would you please give us some background?
I guess I'm generally a drummer who gets hired out to play for different bands, and played for a bunch of different bands in the industrial and goth scene, such as, Pig and Lords of Acid, 16 Volts, Left Spine Down. The list goes on and on and on and on. I've played for quite a few people over the years.
Well, it's quite the list. Galen, are you going to be doing any touring this summer or anytime soon?
Yeah, it's looking like it. I can't say when exactly or with who, but it's looking like some of that may happen this year.
Oh, look forward to it. Definitely look forward to it. And who it's going to be with, but that's further down the road. Are there any plans to put any new music out?
No, I'm not too much of a composer, more of a student of music. So, not really writing anything of my own.
Of the bands you've been in, how much have you contributed to the songwriting or choosing of the set list for the shows?
I do get hired out to do some studio work. I guess Left Spine Down would have been one of the more recent bands, or Ohm from Vancouver, BC as well, with Craig Huxtable and Craig Peterson. Let's see. I think that's about it. As far as set lists, that varies from gig to gig. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
What have been some of your favorite moments with the bands that you've toured with and played with?
Really just the experiences that you get from playing with all of these different musicians. Everybody comes from a different walk of life and learns their instrument a different way, has different influences, and learning from those people is quite an experience. It's really amazing, actually.
I got to see the Pig show a couple of years ago. I believe it was last summer, with Julian K on the bill. You did a great job behind the drum set for both bands.
Thank you. That was a really fun tour. I really enjoyed playing with both of those bands.
What's the difference between both of those bands? Is there any difference between them?
Between Pig and Julian K?
Yes.
They're completely different bands, different personnel, different musical style, live in different parts of the world, different musicians, et cetera, et cetera. Still kind of in the same genre of music, but different styles of the same genre.
Outside of the industrial genre, do you listen to anything else? I mean, what are some of your favorite new bands that are out today?
I listen to pretty much everything. I grew up on Moody Blues and Roy Orbison and Tchaikovsky and all that fun stuff, Beach Boys. I still listen to a bunch of jazz, bunch of rock, bunch of metal, industrial, electronic, dance, everything. I don't like to have limitations in my musical tastes.
At what age did you start playing drums?
I would say I started getting a better grasp for when I joined school band at age 10. Right around age 10, yeah.
Are there any other instruments that you play other than the drums?
Not really. I mean, I dabble in piano a little bit, but I wouldn't consider myself a pianist or anything like that.
Who have been some of your biggest influences for a drummer?
Um, I'd say if you're going old school, probably your Gene Krupas and your Buddy Riches and your Art Blakey's. If you're going a little bit more current, you could go with David Garibaldi, Thomas Pridgeon, Eric Moore, all of those type of guys.
What are your thoughts on these streaming networks that are out there on the internet, such as Spotify?
I think that once I mean we've already been pushed into a digital age, and I think it's a start to a response to illegal downloads and that kind of thing. Hopefully, being able to monetize our art a little bit more.
What musicians would you like to work with in the future?
Um, that's a tough one. I've worked with a lot of great musicians over the years, and I'm sure I'll work with a lot more. If I had to choose somebody, I mean, I think it'd be really fun to work with the Prodigy. I think that it would just be a very fun live show, and I think all of those guys have been doing it for so long. You could really learn a lot from them.
Who have been some of your favorites to work with?
I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
Everybody has been amazing.
All right. Is there anything that I haven't asked that you would like to mention?
I think you pretty much hit on everything. I'd say just stay tuned. Keep keep checking my Facebook or my website, and you'll see everything that I'll be doing with plenty of time, plenty of notice for everybody.
Okay, well, I just want to say thanks for taking the time to conduct this interview for me.
Of course, Rob. Anytime, man.
Oh, thank you very much.